Good day. I thought the guys played really hard. The word of the day today was heart. I thought they played with terrific heart. The defense really set the tone for us. A lot of credit goes to those guys, Zach Vigu, Coach Richards, for getting those guys ready to play. And they just made play after play after play, really supported each other. The offense was able to kind of, grind things out down there. I thought Towson was, very, very well coached and executed their game plan defensively terrifically. So, we had to gut it out on that end, but our defense set the tone and allowed us to build a cushion, little cushion, throughout the game. And it's a good win against a good team.
In the first half in particular, it seemed like you had to play a man down at least a half dozen times, and by and large, you survived that without giving up a lot of goals.
Yeah, Coach Archbell, working with a man down, those guys were terrific. We had a good game plan there. They executed it very well. Zach made some saves. Again, the defense was playing really aggressive in the first half. Certainly, we would have liked to have not fouled quite that much. Fouls are going to happen, but certainly getting those stops, and keeping them off the board with how dangerous their personnel is offensively was a big boost.
Maybe one of the key turning points in the game is late in the first half. You get a goal, they come down, shoot, and you get the save, and you go into the half with a 5-4 lead, and you never trailed after that.
Yeah, the first quarter, was interesting. We didn't have the ball a lot. Second quarter we got a little bit more, and again, we were able to grind it out. Get that lead. I was really happy with the way the offense was able to execute coming out of some timeouts, that was a big moment because we were playing kind of down or even, so to be able to get that goal, going into halftime and then get one early coming out of halftime, that was big.
To me, the W is important, but how you did it, you've got a lot of kids playing for the first time or seeing their first significant playing experience, and they were able to put their shoulder to the grindstone and grind this one out. You had to play the entire game to win.
Yeah, we were talking in the halftime house. There's so many different ways to win. We have to learn how to. We have to learn a variety of different ways. This was much different than last Saturday, so this is a great experience for the guys. We got to keep building, keep understanding that wins aren't going to come easy, and it might be the offense one day, the defense the next, the specialists. We just got to play together and gut it out, and that's what the guys did today.
Last question. You're going to have to play 2 games in 3 days. It'll be the first time you've had to do that this season.
Yeah. That's poor scheduling on the head coach's part. But no, in all seriousness, we have to put this one behind us. As much respect as we have for Towson and their players and their staff, we've got to put this behind us. We've got to get ready to play Fairfield, who we also have a ton of respect for. They've got some really, really talented players, some young players. I think they're getting better every game. We've got to get healthy. We got to get ready.
Yeah, that was awesome. Towson always plays us very tough. They have a very strong offense and a great defense down there. Coach Grossi knows us well, and we just committed to our game plan on both sides of the ball, and it went really well.
Given the way this game has been the last couple of years, you knew it was going to be a put your shoulder to the grindstone win to pull it out, right?
Yeah, absolutely. They play us tough every single year. Last year was like a triple overtime game where we had to come from behind. This year we knew it was going to be the exact same thing, and we had to expect their best punch. I thought we started great. Our offense was clicking from the get-go, and the D followed suit. Sorry.
Yeah. In the first half, in particular, you had to play through a lot of man-down penalties, and by and large, you were perfect. That was one of the major turning points in the game.
Yeah, absolutely. That's something that we've kind of focused on this year. It wasn't up to our standards last year, and Coach Richards and Coach Arch have done a great job with us, working through some kinks and trying to find what works for us. And most importantly, we just flew around and trusted each other, and it was an awesome result.
All right, tell me about your day. 7 ground balls, 5 turnovers. That's an all-star stat day.
Yeah, I mean that's not just me. That's the entire defense. That's just me playing within the system and trusting my teammates and them giving me the opportunities to do all that. It's great for myself, but I couldn't be more happy with the result for the team. I couldn't care less, honestly, about the stat line. So,
how important is it the way you won this game? I mean, you're playing a lot of people who haven't played before, and you were able to grind it out and get the W.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it just shows the maturity of our younger players in the locker room and just their commitment to this program and what, Coach Shamati, Coach Richards have been preaching all year. They're great individuals off the field, and that just translates so well on the field.
Okay, last question. You turn around and play on Sunday. 2 games in 3 days. Going to test the legs.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a player's schedule. We like to play games. That's why we come to this school and play Division I lacrosse. We've never played Fairfield before, at least I haven't individually, and I know a lot of the guys in the locker room haven't, so it'll be a good test and something that we need to focus and immediately work on.